Well, meantime, Tim Walz will be the star tonight at the Democratic National Convention as he accepts the party's nomination for vice president. He will be giving the most impactful speech of his political career, officially introducing himself to the country and telling voters what he brings to the ticket. The Minnesota governor will be introduced by former President Bill Clinton. Sources say Clinton's speech will be hopeful and highlight why Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are the best choice for the nation. So let's bring in NewsNation's Kelly Meyer, who was following the campaign, joins us live from the DNC. Kelly, what all can we expect from Tim Walz tonight?
Yeah, Nichole, and you think back to just 2 weeks ago, Tim Walz was just being named Vice President Kamala Harris's running mate, and now 2 weeks later, he is being catapulted to the biggest stage of his entire life in his political career. Now, he is governor of Minnesota right now. He previously served in Congress for 12 years, so he has a lot of public service. He also was a former high school social studies teacher and a former high school football coach. He also has 24 years in the Army National Guard. It was interesting when he was congressman, he won a rural House seat that Republicans held for about 100 years, and he served about 5 consecutive terms, and that came during the Red Wave and the rise of former President Trump. He also voted for the Affordable Care Act, and he served on the Veteran Affairs Committee. He was chairman there, and he had a lot of work with veterans. Then he became the governor in 2019, and in his first year, he dealt with 2 major crises, both the COVID pandemic, but he was also criticized for his handling of preventing COVID fraud. And then he also responded to the 2020 protests surrounding George Floyd's murder, and he was criticized for not deploying the National Guard sooner. Trump has called Walz, quote, weird, but he also did praise him in 2020 for his response to the unrest over Floyd's murder. And now, as he's serving his second term as governor, he will be taking the stage here at the DNC, and you'll also be speaking on that stage as others that were being floated as potential VP picks as well are going to be speaking here tonight. Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania, Pete Buttigieg, the transportation secretary. Those were also folks that were being kind of put into the mix in the Veep stakes, but it was Tim Walz who came out on top, and we'll hear why on that stage tonight, Nichole.
You know, and he will be introduced by former President Bill Clinton, who is the keynote speaker. What are we expecting him to touch on?
Yeah, so it'll be a primetime address. We're hearing from Clinton aide telling NewsNation that he is going to draw this stark contrast between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. He's going to talk a lot about Harris's life and why she's the right person for this moment. He's also expected, as you mentioned off the top there, to give this hopeful and aspirational message, taking a cue from his 1992 address. Take a listen.
My fellow Americans, I end tonight where it all began for me. I still believe in a place called hope.
Now, Clinton may have racked up the most speeches here and the most consecutive. This is his 12th consecutive speech at a Democratic National Convention. He has spoken at every one since 1988, so for the last 36 years or so, Nichole.
Wow. All right. Kelly Meyer live for us there at the United Center here in Chicago. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.